Welcome, I'm Tom with East Coast Yacht Sales, and today we're in beautiful Mystic, Connecticut at the Mystic Shipyard to go check out a really nice boat. It's an Ericson 38 from 1988, and it's been exceptionally well maintained, so let's go check her out. Well, welcome aboard Opus. Let's take a lap up to the foredeck. As you can see, the side walkways are nice and wide. Gel coat is in excellent condition, as is all the varnish on board. Up at the bow here, you have an anchor locker, no windlass on this boat. You can also see that, because it is November here in Connecticut, the sails have been stripped off the boat, as has all of the exterior canvas. So all that's over at the local sail loft getting serviced and cleaned, and then put back on the boat when that's all done. While we're walking around up here, you can see how nicely run aft all of the lines are, so you never have to go up on deck for reefing or hoisting or anything like that. Another thing you can see with the sails off in particular is how nice the yawl grip job is on these spars. The mast and boom were repainted a few years back, and the sails are about the same age. Just standard heavy Dacron cruising sails, Genoa and Maine. All of the running rigging was also replaced around the same time, and the Dodger was replaced around the same time as well. Up at the helm here, you can see we have a nice, nearly brand new Raymarine 9-inch chart plotter unit, as well as an older radar unit. Have a polished stainless destroyer type wheel, Ericson, and you have your individual throttle and shifter controls and whiskey compass. Where I'm standing, back here on the transom, you have storage on this side, and on the other side you have an outdoor shower and some storage. Swinging around to the large sail locker, in here you can see we have a newer hot water heater, also an inflatable dinghy which comes with the boat, as does its 2.3 outboard, and the CNG tank. Now, I know most boats popularly have propane. However, the benefit of natural gas is that it is lighter than propane, and it lasts a lot longer because it's under higher pressure. On the bulkhead here, you can see all of the Raymarine wind instrumentation. Now, let's take a step downstairs. All right, now that we're down below, we can start checking out some stuff down here. Right here, we have our nav station with flip-up table and chart pockets underneath. You have your breaker panel with DC and AC sides. This boat has 30 amp shore power. Old Loran C, VHF, music, and an older chart plotter unit. Though all the new electronics are upstairs where you're actually going to use them. Coming around to this side, you can see the galley. Nice deep double stainless sink. And a fridge. The cold plate was installed just a few years back. Works extremely well. And you have your own trays for making your own ice cubes for your cocktails. And again, very deep with a shelf so you can have multi-layer storage. Have your control panels for said Seafrost system right there. Moving back, you have your 4-burner stove and oven. Again, this runs on CNG, as I mentioned before. The big benefits there is that because CNG is lighter than air, it doesn't need the same venting as propane, and it's under much higher pressure, so the tank lasts an extremely long time. Over here, you have your U-shaped settee around your dining table with the mast running up the middle. Plenty of seating, very comfy. Storage in the back. Swing around the other side. You have a nice bookcase with some more storage, and another nice long settee. Moving forward up into the V-berth, you have shelves along both sides. Nice big comfy V-berth. Keep calm and sail on indeed. Spin around out back. Coming back towards the companionway, we have our one head on board with a manual toilet, sink, and what's pretty unusual for a boat this size is it actually has a separate shower stall instead of being a wet head, which is a very nice feature and very desirable. And then on the opposite side, you have a very generous quarter berth with tons of port lights, so it doesn't feel like a cave in here like a lot of other quarter berths. And then underneath here is your engine, and unlike most boats of this time period that have several thousand hours on them, this boat was actually repowered a few years back, so the engine only has about 440 hours on it. So let's check that out. All right, now that I have the engine bay open, we can get a better look at her. It's a little universal, and as I mentioned before, I don't know if you can see it, if it's bright enough, but 443 hours. Good access to all your mechanicals, including your water pump right there. All the belts are in excellent shape as well. All the hoses, no cracking. Overall, she'll give you years and years of good service. Well, as you've hopefully been able to see, Opus certainly does live up to her name. She's been extremely well cared for, has lived almost her entire life in New England with nice short seasons. If you'd like to learn more, please feel free to reach out. And until next time, I'm Tom with East Coast Yacht Sales, and I'll see you guys out on the water.